do the court thing. Save the game beforehand because we're smart. Welcome back. Give me seem somewhat distracted. Well then, I've completed my investigation. I'm ready to begin Rolgan's trial. You're quite certain. The trial begins, it cannot end it prematurely. Rolgan's life will be forfeit. I'm ready. Excellent. And all parties involved are anxious to settle this matter. Sir, even I have to reposition myself in order for this trial of the century to happen. I will send word to the prosecutor and everyone else involved. The rules of the proceedings are simple. The Euros will listen to the evidence and testimony. As the trial progresses, they will use the swords and torches I have given them to indicate either guilt or innocence. Whenever a Euro thinks the accused is guilty, they will hold forth the sword. In the right hand symbolize the swift strike of justice. To feel the accused is innocent, they will hold up the torch to symbolize the burning light of truth. Shining down on this particular trial. Sounds simple. Sword for guilty, torch for innocent. The Euro's views as weight, so shall the implements they hold forth change. The Euro still undecided will hold forth neither sword nor torch. 3 Euros must be convinced of the accused innocence for Rolgan to go free. We have now begun, cannot end until justice is served. The trial is interrupted or broken off before its proper completion. Accused shall be found guilty, regardless of the status of the Euros. Is this clear? Understand. 3 Euros or more must be holding a torch to get Rolgan acquitted. And if I end the conversation before we're done, Rolgan suffers. If you're all here, the trial can begin. Remember, if you could trial before its rightful end, Rolgan's life is forfeit.
My name is Igland of the Swift Sword. I am the special prosecutor in the investigation of the death of the Lord's Alliance mercenary known as Griff. And I would like to remind the jury that I have never lost a case.
Aha. Was there a reason to point that out? Apart from pissing all over me. Witnesses have been sworn in. May the light of Tears justice shine down on this trial and expose any lies in the testimony. In my case, I would like to question Luda, an eyewitness to the events. I'm here, Your Honor. I'm not the judge, Your Honor, just the prosecutor. You don't have to be so formal. Just call me sir. Still pretty damn formal. Please tell us what happened in your own words. I saw it was night and Griff was outside the barracks. All of a sudden we heard this shout and we ran out and Griff and Woodward there are going at each other, weapons drawn. We could step in, yet Savage steps Griff right in the gut, runs off. We ran to get the cleric, but by then it were too late. Griff was gone. Savage killed him. What a cry from this witness. But up to me, we could end the trial right here and declare Rolgan guilty. But custom dictates I allow the defense to question the witness if they wish. Ready for a question. Did you see who actually started the fight? No, they were already going at it by the time we got here. So maybe Griff started the fight and Rolgan was just defending himself. I guess. Could be Griff started it. I don't know. I wasn't there. Was the Edgard in his right mind, or did he seem intoxicated to you? He was pretty drunk. So drunk he didn't know what she was doing? I guess so. Maybe. I don't know if that's a good excuse, though. No more questions. Once I finish trying to obscure the truth, I will call Zet, my next witness. Zet, tell God what you witnessed on that night. Right, sir. Well, it's like the Lord said. Griff was outside, heard him shout, we ran out and the Utgard sticks a blade in Griff's belly. And that Savage runs off to the temple for sanctuary, like some kind of coward. Well spoken, Zet. You ran off like a murderous coward. Obviously, he's guilty. They always run when they're guilty. This case might be my easiest win yet. Never actually witnessed the start of the fight, did you? No, I didn't see who started the fight. Yeah, it could have been Griff. That's what you're getting at. I have no further questions for this witness. And as finished with their blathering, the prosecution has only one witness left. Conan Wanda, the wife of the accused. Mia, ask your questions. I sense some hostility on your part, young lady. Please remember, I'm only doing my job. My fault your husband had to go on a killing spree. It's not really a killing spree if you killed one fucking person. That's, sure there's a fucking term for it, but I don't know it, but, that's murdering his reputation or something. Of course I saved. Okay, I've given you a lot of leeway in this case. You're coming very close to crossing the line of what is acceptable. Sorry, Your Honor. The woman is looking at me like she wants to kill me. Must run in her family. Neither my husband nor I would ever commit vile murder. Yet get honorable people. Yes, it could take honor very seriously. Rolgan ashamed at having gambled away everything he owned. He wanted to do anything to wipe away that shame. Yes, I would have killed that man. So you say, but we know how strong Utgardona is. Rolgan is a proud warrior. Surely a jury as intelligent and attractive as this one must realize it is pride would have driven Rolgan to kill Griff in a desperate attempt to salvage such wounded honor. Defense may cross-examine now. I have no further questions for this witness, since you all but admitted her husband is a rampaging serial killer. That is not allowed. He clenched and pushes. Push this any further and I'm gonna push you with my sword in your fucking ribs. British, I won't say another word while the honorable lady tries to defend these crimes. Ah. Tell me what the significance of the heirlooms your husband had gambled away. It's probably not a good idea to do. Tell me why you sent your husband to see Griff. We're going to go speak with Griff. Beg him to return the heirlooms he had taken from us, to appeal to Griff's sense of decency. Husband is no killer. He only went back because I sent him there to talk with Griff. You think your husband is on trial? He's empty because he's Utgard. People hate Utgard. Generations the Lord's Alliance has persecuted us because we were different. Nothing but a bunch of racists. I mean, they kinda are. But the Utgards are probably not better, though. Let us not take kindly to your accusation, young lady. Your husband is here because a man is dead. Don't forget it was this Temple of Tyr that gave Rogan sanctuary. I am you might want to advise your client against calling the Euros racist during the trial. Doesn't go over well. You don't say. Tell me about the significance of the heirlooms your husband gave away. Not just heirlooms, they're artifacts of great religious significance to the Black Lion tribe. Value is greater than mere money. Why? They mean more than life itself to the worshippers of Utgard. That was not a good idea. Yes, it was not a good idea. Human sacrifice to Utgard is one of your savage pagan rituals. That such comments are not appropriate. Utgard beliefs may differ from our own, but they are not on trial here. Please. Please to God, the prosecution rests its case. Have we just start the execution now? No? Okay. Defense may call the witnesses if they wish. At least to the point. I would like to question Rolgan. Yes, my lady. What do you wish to know? Well, tell us what happened that night, Rolgan. These people can't possibly be held to the same legal standards as us colonizers. The case of Utgard, though, I mean, they're not that primitive, technically speaking. Primitive air comparatively to some city dwellers, I suppose, but still. Now I've convinced me to go speak to Griff. Now I came to return the heirlooms to me. When I approached Griff, he attacked as soon as he saw me. I had no choice but to defend myself. It's a state of mind. Were you thinking clearly? No, my mind was hazy with the fog from the many cups I had consumed. It was as if it was in a dream. Nothing seemed real. I didn't even realize what was happening until it was too late. Griff was dead. You see the news? I try to avoid the news these days because it's just fucking annoying. And you kind of start, you know, doubting humanity. Insight. Did you remind? I think this is merely an excuse to justify what you've done. That is not my intent. Now I must be responsible for my own actions, my lady. But the night I was not thinking rationally. When Griff attacked, my instincts took over. I defended myself. I am no murderer, and I hope the court can understand it. They killed 10, injured 18 with knife. Really putting in the work for the cause. Well, that's pleasant. Why do people always feel the need to fucking use violence as a fucking tool for such nonsense? It's totally going to further your cause, you know. People will totally look at you and go like, yes, by using violence, you have totally convinced me that your cause is just. Because you were too fucking stupid to use fucking words for it. Pain in the ass. Since events call the accused to the stand, I claim my right to cross-examine this killer. Keep this brief, much like poor Griff's life. Rogan, are you an Utgard warrior? I am a true Utgard warrior of the Black Lion tribe. That's really the best short-term solution. I earned the honor and respect of my people. You earned this honor's respect on the battlefield. The edge of your blade. Step into your precious honor if people found out you had gambled away everything you owned. I would be shamed by my actions. I am shamed by my actions. So that Griff were to die, he could recover those heirlooms before anyone found out. But his friends caught you in the act, killer. Wait, never mind, don't answer. Draw the question. I wouldn't want to prejudice the jury. That's debatable. The consequences of the act of killing usually outweigh the immediate satisfaction you get out of it anyway, so meh. Like, that was nice. And then you go to fucking reason for it and you're like, that kinda sucks. Well, we're still at one watch. Sure, I'll move on to my closing arguments. To be short, since the Yadgar is so obviously guilty. Rogan owed Griff money. 2 witnesses saw Rogan kill Griff. More simple. We have heard how much the Yadgar valued the heirlooms. Rogan hammered away. A powerful good warrior would do anything to get those religious artifacts back. Even kill men who had taken them. Hence has raised the issue of Rogan's Outcast heritage, trying to claim this trial as a racist sham. It is simply an argument to obscure empirical facts. Outcast does not give you a license to commit murder. Do your duty, members of the jury. Find Rogan guilty of murder, and let justice be done. This is the will of Tyr. If pleases the court, the prosecution rests. Looking at you, Clinton. They may take your closing arguments. The prosecution witnesses never saw who started the fight. We must accept Rogan's claim for self-defense as truth. Hardly a convincing argument. The inherent racism of the court has been mentioned often in this trial, but that is not a real issue. I wonder why do you keep bringing it up? Get about accusation of racism. Griff attacked Rogan. Rogan defended himself. This is the only issue here. So you would have us all believe. Enough in that. Animals have taken a valuable religious artifact of great value to the Black Lion tribe. I have Rogan a motive for the killing, but it hardly justifies murder. I mean, we do have 2 fucking on, so can I get a 3rd one? Don't let your racist prejudices judge him. I'm sure no one but Nordgard has ever been accused of crime by these gods. His execution of Fendig was all a dream, because we don't arrest anyone but Utgard. There's a sarcasm in England. Address this case. Seeing this trial, I proclaim judgment in this case. But in light of Tyr's truth, may justice be done. No judges in the jury. The verdict is clear. Guilty as charged. Fucks. I kinda fucked it up, didn't I? Must be a path we can go through here without fucking this done. Because I'm relatively convinced he is innocent. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Let's try this again then. Yes, 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 we know who you are. We've been through this already. You see, we actually started the fight. Maybe we've started the fight. No further questions. Never actually witnessed who started the fight. No further questions. Can you send your husband? Okay, let's not try the racism card. That doesn't seem to work well. Significance of the heirlooms. Questions. Tell us what happened. Gives me 2 torches. Okay, that changes that. That gives me 3 torches. God fucking damn it, people. Stop! Stop it! Okay, that gives me 1 torch. Gives me 2 torches. That removes that torch. Well, that's a problem. Play of 1 guy. I don't want to though, it's going against Tyr's justice. I mean, if Tyr's justice falls on this side, I'll have to accept it. I'm willing to do that. There must be a way to get this done. Actually, before I sit here for another hour and just try to get this, I'm actually going to look up if it's actually possible to do this. Utgard trial. Let me see. Bribing euros. Fuck that. I see. I can learn of a secret if I actually give the guy something to drink. Even more.
Guilty by default.
Shut up. I will save this. I will never do that. I will never do this. I will do this the good old-fashioned way. We'll find out just how fucking racist fucking Griff was. YOLO there.
Well met.
How about a refill, bartender? Bring me another drink. Maybe Griff's to blame for the fight. Maybe, but shouldn't he speaking of the dead? Secrets. What kinds of secrets? You shouldn't tell. Something I should know for the trial. You should tell me. Don't tell you, someone else probably will. And I don't want to get in no trouble. It's gone anyway, so who cares if anyone finds out? You've had a nasty habit of spiking the rings of people who was gambling against. Forget it. Would give him an edge over them. And make them idle hazy. I'm really sporting, but that's the kind of guy Griff was. Anything else? Okay. No.
Well met.
How about a refill? Friends, aren't we? Anything else? Can you find out anything else? Maybe that's enough. It should give me good evidence, because if he spiked the drink, that's clearly going against the argument that the fucking Utgard are just fucking drunkards. Check game. Yes, 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 yes. Been through this already.
My name is Igland of the Swift Sword.
Yes, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. We've been here before. Okay, first things first. Tell me how Griff felt toward Yadgard. He liked them much. I was complaining about them as damn savages. Filthy as God. That could have been started by Griff. It would be the first time he let his temper get the better of him. A bit of it, especially. True that Griff spiked Rogan's wimp earlier that evening? Yeah, he wanted to mess that Utgard up so he could beat him at cards, you know? He could not think straight. He was partly to blame for his own death. Well, it was his fault Utgard was doped up. Maybe if Rogan was in his right mind, he wouldn't have killed him. Maybe Griff thought that since Rogan was drugged, Utgard would be an easy target in a fight. I guess you could have thought that. He didn't like Utgard much, but have jumped at the chance to kill one of them if he thought he could get away with it. Did he actually start the fight? No, so maybe Griff started the fight. Look at that! Look at all of those torches! Nice. Let's not go to the intoxicated road, because that's not good for me. That. Okay, you never actually witnessed who started the fight, right? Nice. Okay, okay, we're getting there. So, Griff had spiked Rogan's ring that night, right? Yeah, he put something in Rogan's ring. Made his mind fuzzy, so he didn't really understand what he was doing. Don't you think that is a mitigating circumstance in what happened? No, but mitigating means that Griff shouldn't have spiked that Utgard's ring. That's wrong. I was doing stupid stuff like this. No further questions. Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. Sensibly, yes, we've been through that. Deep. Okay. Let's. Where you sent him over? Let's not try anything else, because that's just gonna paint a very bad picture of him. Whew. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So let's question Rogan. I think it's the best way to actually question him. So tell us what happened that night. Because I do remember getting a few torches from him, so I kinda wanna get a few extra points. But nothing else. No, let's not go anything else. Yeah. This never saw who started the fight, so we must accept Rogan's claim of self-defense. Well, we know Griff was a violent man who hated Judgcut. He probably started the fight himself. Luckily, there are no witnesses to disprove this claim. And the Griff's rule against drink, making Rogan more prone to act irrationally. We will blame the victim. In this case, yes, I will blame the fucking victim. Warning you. And defense rests its case. And as Tyr's representative overseeing this trial, I proclaim judgment in this case. By the light of Tyr's truth, may justice be done. The verdict is clear, an unanimous 5-0 decision to acquit. Rogan, you're free to go. And are the rest of you. The court thanks you for your time. Eaglet, your work is done. I suggest you leave before I write you up for your loutish behavior during these proceedings. You are a disgrace to the hallowed horde of this temple. Hey, come speak to me. Yes, we did it. We did it! We fucking succeeded. I'll walk down the street yelling about how much cash you in the markets. Fair point. Called upon do you do your duty in administering the justice of Tyr's court. Sure is grateful. You answered to the call. Our performance at the trial was truly amazing. An unanimous verdict. Such an overwhelming result will do much to quell any rumblings among the Lord's Alliance soldiers over the outcome of the trial. For your exemplary service, but the undying gratitude of this Temple of Tyr. Please accept this token as a sign of my own appreciation of the spectacular job you have done in the service of Tyr. Yeah, is there anything else you want to do? We go now. Oh, with Tyr's blessing. Yes.